Good morning and welcome to sunny Conroe, Texas. And by sunny, I mean, sunny. It's like 1,000 degrees here today. So I'm going to spend some time today talking to you about a home we've devised and developed for clients, kind of based off the Kensington plan, but has a lot of very obvious differences to it. The big thing here is we have a very rustic European look. We kind of used as the inspiration kind of the Moorish influence across southern Spain, from Valencia all the way across to Andalusia and Cadiz, but that's kind of what we took as our inspiration. But I really want to show you what we've created. So come on in and let's have a look around. There is a lot when you walk into this space. First of all, the width of this place gives it some grandeur, but kind of right above you, you have this incredible brick detail on a groin ceiling that we created there. And then you have this really nice and interesting barrel ceiling passageway that opens the light to the front along with the light out the back, the natural light, and just creates so many different elements for light to play in these spaces, connection, but also that kind of separation and architectural interest that kind of sits around different spaces. So if this is, your casual dining, that's your living. And actually this is a way through to the 2 bedrooms over here. But also this is a place where you could stage with furniture and you could sit as well. So let's have a look around and I'll show you what I mean. So this gives you more of a sense of where the position of this casual dining is. And it's enormous, by the way. It's like from here all the way to over here. And all the way back over here. So this is an enormous focal point, and in the middle of the house, as the heart being the kitchen and then the living room, you've got this homage to what may have been rustic European, but is now quite contemporary. And so the idea that this could have been built upon over years kind of is the influence here. And I want to show you what's here in the kitchen as well. So this is a really interesting concept. You have obviously a kitchen with these rather elegant and very contemporary and refined lights that you might find in a I don't know, like a London or New York hotel. But then you've got this really interesting backdrop, which again is our cafe 36-inch range top, which again today is the 17th of July, and at the time we're filming this is still an included feature in all of our homes, along with the dishwasher and also the Advantium oven, microwave, and the other oven as well. And I don't know if you know these things, but these are the coolest things to cook with. Really, technology's gone a long way. But here, what we've done is we've created drawer space underneath for larger items, larger pots and pans that you might need for here. And then you still have the symmetry set up either side of the range top here. But what's really cool about this space is you have a couple of options. One is to go this way. And that brings you into this really elegant and very refined pantry with a view. One of the things about the architecture on the outside is I really wanted to create the opportunity for courtyard, an interesting space where landscape could be layered into the hardscape. And I think we've really accomplished that. And so not only from the front, from the curb, but also when you're here, you have this opportunity to look out and see this. And as we all know, pantry doors are left open all the time. And so this is a great opportunity for natural light to come through. Again, standard stuff in Royal Texan Homes is to have a nice deep lower cabinets, some outlets above and some 12-inch shelves above that. You have more here as well. And then behind you, you have a mirroring effect that plays into the other side and creates that sense of symmetry. Beautiful room, really well finished. You can see there's no door to connect between the pantry and the kitchen. And that's a purposeful design feature that allows this pantry or prep kitchen almost really to be shown off, and also allows this natural light. And I will meet you back out here. So the other side of the kitchen from the pantry is this amazing game room, office, just dining room, anything that you want it to be. This is a tremendous space that really has captured the heart of everything that this wonderful family is about. They're blending old world, rustic European with contemporary finishing and ideas in this transitional space. And this really captures it, because you've got this built-in space, you've got these lovely huge columns and this place just to sit and relax, or if this was an office, you could have this amazing desk, and there's just so much you can do with this space. But being right off the kitchen is a really interesting moment, particularly when you think about flex room space, game room space. It just gives you a connection point for entertaining that you might want to consider. And so back out into the main living space, obviously you have this central point still being the dining room, but back through here, you have this really, really large living space. And what's so nice about this, as well as kind of the contemporary fireplace that they went for, is the natural light that exists kind of here to the rear, but also over here to the front. And I'm going to want you to follow me through to this way in a little bit of a different way. So let's go back to the foyer. Come on, don't be afraid, follow me here, and then just have a moment, right? And so this is the living room and the hallway that leads down to the bedrooms. But imagine having a couple of chairs here and a table. As you experience the space here, you can also experience it from here. You have the other side of the kind of the courtyard garden at the front with these wonderful trees and landscaping, these uplights, and the beauty that sits around the entryway. And then through here, you have this really interesting moment, which is like, what exists down here? And when you get down here, you find out you have a couple of bedrooms. So the first bedroom is, I just love what they've done with these colors. Like, they've made this home their own. Now, it may or may not be your taste, but the idea that this is your home has not been lost on this family, and they've really created something that has been not only provoking our designers, but also opening up the opportunities to create personality and character in a house and really make it their own. And wait until you see this fabulous ensuite bathroom. And then again, kind of mirroring it on the other side of the hallway is the other secondary bedroom. And again, they've really embraced the idea of personality. They have the accent wall, they have the trim, they have the rest. The room is really well done. And again, a very individualistic and beautiful take on the bathroom. Go ahead and have a look at that. I'm over on this side of the house now, so it's difficult to keep up, but I really want to show you the master suite, and I want to show you a couple of interesting details that we've done over here as well, not least of all the garage. So come with me. and welcome to the Owner's Retreat. First class job, again, of creating a home that's designed with intent. They know what they're putting in here, they know the colors, they know the furniture, and so creating this space that has this beautiful greenery outside, but also the pop-up and the accent wall. I think that's something that most families could do if they connect the interior design with the home design. And our designers would love to have an opinion on that for you as well. And that individualistic approach has also followed through into this huge and rather opulent bathroom with a very unique and beautiful take on what this family and the owners want to see when they walk into their bathroom in the morning. It's really stunning to be in the space and to see what they've done here and the little touches that we've created for them as well. I'm going to walk through into the closet as well. So the closet is very much a his and hers kind of closet in terms of the layout that we've created. Obviously you'll work with the designers to figure out your own trim, your own details, but it's a really good sized closet, lots of space, really feeds well off of the bathroom there, and is connected, as you can see, through this pocket door into the utility room. Now this utility room has natural light from the window, has a lot of built-ins as well, which is something that this client really wanted to kind of use to personalize their space. And then there's two doors out of the utility room. One of them will take you and show you in a second, but this one here, I want to show you this one now. Because what we've done here is very simplistic, and that's to create a single car garage bay, but it has an opening not just at the front of the house, but also to the rear of the house. So if you wanted to use this for a variety of reasons, for example, you might want to keep lawn equipment or storage things or yards things, this would be a great location for it. Or as we have some clients who recently forced me into, with a gun to my head, maybe not, but you get the idea, forced me into going to one of their CrossFit classes that I spent the rest of the weekend recovering from. Thank you guys, if you're watching this. But this could be a great location for a gym, and you could open both doors to have breeze through, or it could be a great location to create a secondary room or an in-law suite and not use it as a garage at all. But it's a really interesting thing because it's connected to the house through the utility room. I think this gives a lot of purpose and a lot of potential for purpose out here as well. So if you want more information on how we could do something like this for you, I'd love to talk to you about your project as well. Let's go back into the main house. Yep, I'm through here now. So follow me in. So you have a nice utility space here, like a drop zone, the utility room behind it. So this is kind of your traditional mud area, and it's hidden from view. So, you know, if you want to be a little bit more kick off your shoes, this is a great space for it. It's right here by the main double garage in this family's home, and is connected pretty close to the kitchen and the pantry. Again, obviously, we did the pantry cabinets the way we did them, but if you wanted to have a second door opening into the pantry here so that you wouldn't have to run groceries down and back on yourself through this wall, that's very, very easily accomplished as well. So let's go and see what else we have. And then obviously, you know, outdoor living is a huge part of what we do. Maybe not in the middle of July when it's 1,000 degrees like today, but definitely when we consider how do we want to live in the fall, how do we want to live around Christmas, how do we want to live in the spring, you know, those fall evenings are wonderful. And so again, opening up this porch on this side and this side allows the power of convection to work for you, and then the fans to help circulate that breeze, And actually out here, considering the temperature is, I don't know, whatever it is in the hundreds or whatever today, this actually feels very, very, very comfortable out here. And really kind of affords the rest of the house a lot of natural light. Let me show you in the living room again. If you come through and just spend some time in the living room with me and just have a look around, just see what kind of light this home really gives you and the views that you get from this part of the home. And so concludes today's tour, or words to that effect. Realistically, this home is a beautiful home. It has this wonderful rotunda. It's designed with the rustic European architecture flavor in mind, but it also makes a really interesting statement. It reflects the personality of the family that lives here, and at 3,300 feet, it's the perfect size with all of this inside for either an empty nester or small family, or, well, you can use your imagination. It is a great example of how we take something and make it your own. And I'm really excited for our team to meet with you and figure out how we can do that for you too.